Yo, 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 it's your boy Ronald West. If you find yourself liking this video, please hit the like button and consider subscribing for more content. Let's get into the content. So I was recently thinking about the concept of loyalty, or should I say loyalty. I remember working and I remember somebody discussing loyalty and he was upset because people weren't loyal to him. And ever since that day, I thought about the word loyalty and I'm like, damn, dude, have I ever been loyal to anybody? Like, I don't even think I believe in loyalty. And I feel like loyalty kind of like caps me a little bit, because what if I was loyal to you before or liked you before, but now you've changed or you've became something I don't like, or your philosophies don't align with mine. Our frequencies aren't the same. So I'm supposed to remain loyal to you? Does loyalty have an expiration date? You know, I look at loyalty. I don't even care about it. I wouldn't care if somebody was not loyal, disloyal, whatever you call it. It wouldn't matter to me. I'm not focused on that, and I'm not demanding their loyalty. I guess. Let me find out what it. Hey Siri, what does loyal mean?
Loyal means giving or showing firm and constant support or allegiance to a person or institution.
Firm and constant support. Well, yeah, if it's firm and constant support, that's up to the individual. They can decide to be loyal. So yeah, it's okay for somebody to just change their mind on their loyalty. I was loyal before, I liked you before, and now I don't. Because constant, that's that word constant. That means it seems like it's like forever. I don't like loyalty. I don't like loyalty. And the person I was asking for loyalty, I just felt that the reason why you weren't getting your loyalty is because there's no congruency. People want congruency, you know, and when it's not there, when you're not congruent, when you say things and you don't follow through with what you say, or the things that you do don't align with what you say, then that means you're not congruent. So if people got into your rhetoric and used to you being one way, and they find out you're not that way, or you used to be that way, and now you're just falling off and you're not that way because it's pretty tough to be that way. It takes hard work to stay that way. They find out you're not that way, or not all the way that way, or a watered down version of that. Their loyalty dissipates, or they just don't have no loyalty. What's the point of having loyalty? I always felt, what's the point of having loyalty when a person that I'm supposed to be loyal to, I'm stronger than, like, mentally. I'm going to be stronger than mentally, or I can see my trajectory. Like, you know, this loyalty is not going to last too long. As soon as I bypass this way of thinking or find a better way of thinking, I'm going to be, I guess, loyal to that. But loyalty is a weird thing, man. If you find yourself asking for loyalty from somebody, you really got to check yourself. That's their opinion. If they decide to be loyal to you, that's on them. It's up to them. They could be loyal to whoever they want to be loyal to. You should not beg for loyalty. Not at all. I don't want to deal with people who are not rooted in objectivity, rationality, and reality. Let me say it again. Objectivity, rationality, and reality. I wrote those down because that's very important. I don't care what it is that you believe in and how do you feel about anything for that matter. If we can't be objective about it, that's an issue. If we can't be rational about it, that's an issue. Objective, let's start with objective. And if we can't have if we're not rooted in reality also, that's an issue. So 3 things: objectivity, rationality, reality. I need you to be rooted in reality. I need everything that you do to be objective when we talk and we discuss things. And I need you to be rational. When you're dealing with people who are irrational, that can drive you crazy. You know, you tell them 2 + 2 is 4, and they're telling you 2 + 2 is 5. It's like, you know, how long are you supposed to sit there in that irrationality, being loyal to the bullshit? How long are you supposed to do that? That's my issue with it. Objectivity is easy. If what we're talking about, what we're discussing, what we're planning, if it doesn't make sense to the masses, if everybody can't see this objectively and say like, yeah, this is good, this is the way to go, then what are we rooted in? Your subjective opinion about everything, your subjective opinion, your irrational way of thinking, And the third one, that just means you're not rooted in reality. So how do you remain loyal to that person? That's where the mental health issues are coming in right there. How do you remain loyal to the person who is not objective, not rational, and are not rooted in reality? That's my point. I think people need to water down some of the friendships because it's holding you back. You know, if you ever decide to talk some good shit or some building, I'm going to save, I'm going to get my money right, I'm just going to have a hiatus from this bullshit for a while. I still mess with y'all, but I'm going to stop doing that for a while because I need to do this and build this because I'm thinking about my future. If anybody ever were to look at you and slight you anyway for that, and you're supposed to remain loyal to those people, whether they're friends or family, how are you going to remain loyal to them? You're holding me back. It's best for me to put you on a back burner, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I have things to do. I'm going to get back to you later. I'm going to put you on a back burner and I'm going to come back and holler at y'all. That may be at 50. It just is what it is. It's just so important. Once you realize, it's called self-actualization, really. Once you realize where you want to go and how fast you want to get there, kind of, it's not necessarily in a race, but all of the dull time, it's like you're so committed to you and driven to your goal. You want to spend all your time and your days on that goal. You know, that's what you're thinking about. It's very hard to remain loyal to something that's not in line with that doesn't have the same frequency as that. I don't believe in loyalty, man. I have a nuclear household and I'm as loyal as I possibly can be with those people. Everybody else, look, I do what I want to do, when I want to do it, how I want to do it. I make the relationships I want to make with anybody I want to make it with. I drop those relationships with anybody I want to drop them with, because if it doesn't align with my frequency, it is what it is. There is no animosity about it neither. And the next person could do the same thing. I would not mind if the next person X me out of their life, X me out of their frequency because I'm not on the same path. Unfollow because I'm not on the same path. See, you know, it doesn't infect me. You know, it doesn't infect me. But I know that there's some people who probably need to listen to this and say, listen, man, it's not about loyalty. You've changed. You've grown. Your frequency is different. You don't have to be loyal to a lower frequency anymore. You don't have to be committed to, I don't want to say committed. That's different. Let's not go that far. You don't have to be loyal to something that's less than where you are now. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I can't. And I'm not dealing with people who are not rooted in objectivity, rationality, and reality. We all have people who are not rooted in those things, but yet you have to remain loyal to them because of an obligation or that's really in your head, or a friendship. You got to think about those things. You got to think about those things. Do the people that you're with and surround yourself with elevate you? If not, if they're not elevating you, what are they doing? Are they leveling you out for the whole balance? Are they balancing you out? Or are they bringing you down? Comment, like the video if you like the video. It's your boy, Ronald West. I'm out.